In order for us to do that, we make our XY chart, and what numbers do we put on there?
2, -2, -1, 0.
-2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, and then we just go through and plug those in. So on your calculator, you're going to type in 5 times, and you're going to hit your fraction button and type in 1/2. Okay, and then you're going to hit that power button and type in -2.
Wait, how do you do it again?
What'd you get for the first one?
Okay. For x, we put -2.
What'd you get? 12? 20? Okay. And then you're going to edit that and then type in -1. 10? Okay. 5? 2.5? 1.25?
Yeah.
Somebody agree with those? Who said that? You didn't even type. You did, he didn't.
I got a brain.
Okay, so, and then we go through and plot these. So at -2, we're going to go to 20, and then we're going to go over 1, and then go to 10, and go over 1, and go to 5. You're going to go over 1 more, and go to 2.5, and then 1.25. Okay, and the dots don't need to be perfect, okay, because you really can't tell where 1.25 is. It should be somewhere on there around 1, okay? And then we're going to draw our little line and make 2 arrows, okay? Okay, for 3, we're doing the same thing. We're saying x, y, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, and we're going to hit our fraction button first. You type in 1/4 times 4. And then you're going to hit that power button. Get the typewriter. You ain't going to know what to do on your quiz. 0.01. Get to typing. No, you ain't. No, because you're trying to write slow and everybody else typing. And on your quiz, you're like, I don't know what's going on.
I know how to do this.
Okay, what about for -1? 0.0 what? 6? What about for 0? 0.25? Okay. 1? And the 2? 4? Okay, all of these are less than 1, so make them increasing really slowly, okay? Do one dot as small as you can, and then a little higher up, and then a little higher up. Okay, so at -2, we're dang near here at the bottom, okay, and same, and then at 1, 1, okay, and then 2, 4, okay? So they all, you can see that all of mine go up just a little bit, okay, and that's how yours should look. There's no right or wrong, okay, if yours are shifted a little bit, but they should all be under 1, okay? And then we're gonna draw our little graph there. Okay, so just do the best you can. Okay, flip it. Okay, for the next section, they want you to, like, what's happening with this one, okay? So, and you're really just gonna have to draw yourself some notes. For this, if it's a plus, what's happening? We're on the very end here. What's happening on the very end?
That's up 2.
That's up. Okay, and a minus is going to go down. Okay, here on the exponent, if it's a plus, which way are we going?
Left.
If it's a plus, we're going to the left. And if it's a minus, we're going to the right. Okay, so And then we read from left to right, obviously. So what is this one doing?
Two minus.
Right here.
Two left.
We're going to the right one. Then what? Up 2.
You're not doing like decay or, okay.
Yep, and then is it growth or decay? How can you tell? Okay, it is growth. Okay, so we know it's growth if this number is bigger than 1, it's going to be growth. And if it's less, between 0 and 1, it's going to be decay. Okay, so make sure you have those notes on your paper if you need them. We won't be doing notes tomorrow. So, okay, so if we look at 7, okay, what's this 2 doing?
Left.
Left 2. What's this 2 doing? Up 2. Is this growth or decay? It is decay. Okay, if it's between 0 and 1. Okay, what is 1/2?
So if it's 1, it's growth.
What's 1/2?
0.
Yeah, it's 50 cents. Okay, so half. So that's going to be decay. Okay, for 9 through 15, they want you to either write it in log form or exponential form. So log form goes like this. Log of A, B equals C. That's log form. This is going to be exponential form. Okay, it's going to be A to the C equals B. Okay, and I'm telling you right now when you do your test, okay, this is tiny. You can see it. It's tiny. It should be tiny. Okay, the C is tiny. It should be tiny. Okay, if I can't tell it it's tiny, it's wrong. Okay, so you better make sure that it looks small compared to the others. Okay, that's why I always write so big. So rewrite these in exponential form. So we can go through and label these. This is going to be A, B, and C. Okay, so if we're writing in this form, what number are we going to use first?
Log.
It already has a log, so we're not writing in log form. A, so it's going to be 4 to the what power? 2 equals 16. Can you guys tell my 2 is smaller? Yeah, that's how yours should look like. Okay, if you can't write that small, then write the other ones really big. So then your other one looks small. Okay, so 11, we got A, B, and C. So what's going to be my first number I'm going to use? 18 to the power of what? X equals what? Okay, these ones say write it in the log form. Okay, so we can label these. It goes, what's the what's the 16?
A.
The 16 is A. Shoot, what's the 2? Huh?
B. C.
C. A, C, B. Okay, so when we write this, it's going to look like log of what?
16.
16, and it should be a baby 16. You can clearly see that mine's small. Okay, and then what? 256 equals 2. Can you tell which one's small? Yeah, that's how yours should look. Okay. 15 is going to be A, C, B. So it's going to look like log of what? Log of 19. Then what?
Y.
Y equals X. Okay, flip it. It says evaluate each expression. This means plug into the calculator. Okay, so on the calculator, you have a log button with 2 empty boxes. Okay, so hit your log button on your calculator, put the 2 where the 2 goes, and the 16 where the 16 goes. What number did you get?
4.
4.
Wait, how do you do it?
You gotta find a button. That's the wrong button. So you want this one. See how they got the blank buttons? Okay, the rest of these for the next little bit is about solving logs. Okay, how do we get rid of the log? How do we get rid of that log?
How do we what?
How do we get rid of the log word?
You put log under, or you put log on somewhere.
Okay, so to get rid of the log, you need to raise it to the log power. So this is going to be 6 and 6. Okay, and what happens is this cancels this 6 and this log, and you're left with x minus 10. Okay, what is 6 to the 1 power? 6. Okay, and then how do we solve for x? What needs moved?
10
The 10. How do I move a minus 10?
plus 10.
Plus 10 plus 10. So we're going to get x equals 16. Okay, if we do 21, what power am I going to raise it to this time?
12.
12. Okay, so we're going to say 12 to the 12. Okay, so I'm going to get negative 6x plus 2 equals, what is 12 to the 1 power? 12. What needs moved first?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. What is 12 minus 2?
10.
10. Then what?
And then you do 6 divided.
Divide by 6. Okay, and what is 10 divided by negative 6? Type it on your calculator.
-5. -5 over 3.
Okay, negative 5/3. Okay, and just type what it says. Okay, because what happens is that fraction got reduced. Okay, 23. What power are we going to raise this to? 10, right? There's no number there, so it's a 10. Okay, so we're going to do that on both sides. And really what this does is this cancels and it makes that cancel. So you're left with 2x minus 7 equals x plus 1. Okay, and this is the hardest of the three simply because there's letters on both sides. So what needs moved?
So like, for number 24, the 13 is canceled.
Mm-hmm.
You just write it inside.
Yep. Okay, what needs moved first?
7.
The 7 does need moved, and what am I going to put that under?
The 1.
Under the 1. What else needs moved? The x, okay? So remember, letters go to the left, numbers go to the right, okay? So we're going to say minus x, minus x. What is 2x minus x? 1x equals, what are we going to get for the other side? 8. And then what? Divide by 1. So we're going to get x equals 8. Okay, and then the last page, the back page, is about condensing and expanding logs. What does condensing mean?
Try to make it smaller.
Smaller. Okay, so we want this to be smaller. And more specifically, it wants it to be a single log, okay, meaning one log. You should only have one log word on there. That's it. Okay, and then there are 3 rules. What are they? What are the 3 rules?
Oh, you gotta move the 6 to the front. Oh,
Minus goes with what?
never mind.
Division and minus go together.
And plus, and then multiplication.
Plus and multiplication, and I think you were gonna say this third rule. What is the third rule?
You move the 6 to the front.
Yeah, so, okay, you're either gonna move letters to the, or numbers to the front or to the back, based on wherever you're at, okay? So, because we're making these a single log, we need to move stuff. So, what needs moved first?
5, 6.
The 5 needs to move to the 6, okay? Same thing with the 3. So this is gonna look like log 8, and again, that 8 should be small, okay? Log 8 of 6 to the 5, and that 5 should be small, okay? Minus log 8 of 5 to the 3rd. Okay, and then what are we gonna do? Because that one's not done.
And you're gonna 6 to the 5 top.
Mm-mm. We're only doing these 3 properties. It's the only things you do.
Move the 5.
5.
We're gonna
Yeah,
divide.
that's the logs.
Okay, so, yep, and we can put them together. So you're gonna say log of 8, and we know minus goes with what? Division. So this is gonna look like 6 to the 5 over 5 to the 3rd. Is that a single log? Is there only one log up there? Yes, that's what we were supposed to do, get it to a single log. Okay? If we look at 27, what's gonna be the very first thing you need to do? Leon, sit your butt up. What's the very first thing we need to do?
Move the 6.
Move the 6. So this is gonna look like log 2 of x plus log 2 of y plus log 2 of z to the 6th power. Okay, and then what? How are you get off that?
You gotta move this. Or you gotta add them together. Or multiply them together.
Multiply them together, okay, because it's addition. So we're gonna say log 2 of x times y times z6, okay? And I don't care if you use the times there, and you don't need the parentheses, I just put them, but, and you can even put them on here. I think sometimes it looks better and keeps it a little bit more organized, I would say.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, expanding the logs. What does expand mean?
Make them bigger.
Bigger, okay? So this is gonna be stretched out, okay? And instead of a single log, we want multiple logs. Okay, the other one they want a single log, this one they want multiple logs. Okay, so what's gonna be our first thing we need to do?
Do log. Log by the x and the y.
Yep, okay, but what is the difference between 29 and 30?
If it was 30, you would have
There's
moved
a
the
3
3 to
on
the
the
side.
side.
If it's 30, you gotta move that 3 to the front first, okay? But there isn't one here, so it's gonna look like log 6 of x2, and then what? Plus, okay, because this is times, plus log 6 of y3. Okay, and then what? Harmony, get off that. Then what?
Then you do, you move the, you gotta move the 3.
We gotta move the 3 where?
Oh, to the front.
First log, or the second log.
Of the second log, okay? It is gonna go to the front, but here. What else?
And then
The 2 also needs moved. Okay, so it's gonna look like 2 log 6 of x plus 3 log 6 of y. Harmony, put that on my desk. Okay, now, is this multiple logs?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it should look like, okay? There's not a really clear-cut way to tell if it's 100% done or not, but a good idea is you have more than one, okay? You stretch it from 1 to more than 1, okay? The other ones, you definitely know you're done because you only have 1 left, okay? And that's the whole goal there. Okay, so if we look at 30, what's going to be our first move? Move the 2, where? To the front. Okay, so it's going to look like 2 log 4 of 3 to the 6th times 11.
Wait, I thought you
Okay, and then what?
put the log with the 3 to the 6 and not that.
Okay, so it's going to look like 2 log 4 of 3 to the 6th. Then what? Plus what?
Log,
Not log.
2 log,
2 log
4 to
4 to the 11.
plus. I need to do 6 times 2
Why do we need to do 6 times 2?
because you need to do 6 in the
We have to move that 6 up here. Okay, it's going to be our next move, and you're going to times them. So 6 times 2 is what? 12 log 4 of 3 plus 2 log 4 of 11. Okay, and again, you can tell, first of all, there's multiple logs and there's no powers left. Okay, if there's powers left, that means you have not completed it all the way. Okay, so there should be just a big number, a little number, and a big number. That's it. No powers, no nothing else. Okay, you guys have 16 to do. Go through and get yours done, and then you're done for today.